of petroleum products should expect a 15% or more reduction in the price of the commodities this week. And according to the chief executive of the BDCs, the upcoming reduction was due to the marginal decrease in the world market price for refined petroleum. We know that the MPA says they are undertaking some partial deregulation, they call it. But it's also in the midst of what we're experiencing in the forex market, where the dollar seemed to be not gaining its strength as it was against the Ghana cedi, so to speak. And as a result of that, well, the consensus is that the Ghana cedi was doing well. But what really is the reason to be attributed to the performance of the cedi against the US dollar and the other major international currencies? And how does the reduction, so to speak, because of partial deregulation of petroleum prices, has to play in all this? I start with you, Obiama.
Well, with all due respect, I don't think when there should be any increase in fuel price, you should be quoting BDCs.
There's no point.
I don't respond to BDCs. It's MPA who are in charge of petroleum prices. It's MPA. If MPA, instead of dealing with TOR, decides to deal with BDCs, and then BDCs have their own association, somebody who speaks for them, he's not the one to tell me that we are going to increase fuel price or decrease fuel price. Because in the first place, the law, the regulations on fuel pricing have not been changed. We still have the list of items which go into pricing the fuel, the formula for it. So it's the government who should come and tell us that this is the price of fuel as we go along. If there's increase, nobody should go and blame BDCs for increase. We shouldn't get the impression that it's BDCs who are giving us the price of fuel for this week.
Is it not because it was a media interview and he was quoted as saying they were likely to see the reduction because they do the importation.
He has every right.
But he also attributed that to the MPA and said the MPA should come and make a formal announcement about it.
He has every right to make a comment on it. But I don't take official fuel price from BDCs. It's the National Petroleum Authority. Moses Asada, he's in charge. So if he's going to increase fuel price or decrease it, he should let us know and give us the components as per the regulations, the airline which was passed, that exchange losses are this, the other charges are this. Because of that, we have to buy fuel at this price. Because they will have to even factor in the BDCs. We asked BDCs to import fuel for us, and they are saying that they imported it at this price when the dollar was this. And now the dollar has gone to this level, so they've factored it in their prices, and this is how much we should pay for it. Otherwise, the government which is in charge, the government which is running the economy, the government which comes to tell us that this is the level that we have to pay, will be sitting somewhere and say, blame BDCs if the prices go up. No. He has every right to comment because he's a stakeholder. He has every right to speculate. But when it comes to pricing, it's the MPA. Now, this business of likely 15%, today is Tuesday. It's still early in the week. I'm still waiting for the so-called 15%.
This is supposed to be tomorrow. So I'm sure by close of tomorrow you should hear the good news.
Very well. You are hoping that it's good news.
Well, I buy fuel. So when it reduces, at least I want to go to a farm.
I'm yet to believe that. That's number one. Two, this whole business of having now private speculators in our oil sector, I don't think it bodes well for us. So what's happening to TOR and BOSS? What's happening to our state institutions as far as getting involved in ensuring that we have the right price for our fuel?
And some level of stability.
Yes, have we left it to private operators for them to, and even they have not been able to solve their problems with government. That government is owing us so much because of exchange losses. I want to listen to the MPA, and then they should come and tell us why there's increase or decrease. And now, if there's decrease of 15%, have they stopped comparing us with Germany? Where they said in Germany they buy it at this dollar rate or at this pricing level. So in Ghana, we should thank our gods that it's even that low. Would they stop comparing? The most important thing is that even as we speak, the government is seeking to amend the regulations on the pricing formula. Government is seeking to amend the regulations on pricing formula. How soon they will do it, the impact it will have, whether the items that they even want to take out from the pricing formula will be enough? Are all legitimate questions that we should be asking. As for BDCs, they are doing their business and they wish they always make profit at the expense of the poor suffering people, because now we are suffering. I mean, fuel, now when you think of fuel, it's not only for your car, it's for your plant, those running industries. Even you at home, if you have a generator, it's not that you want electricity for electricity's sake. You work in the office, you have to come and continue working at home. And if you don't have electricity and you have a generator, you have to go and buy fuel to get electricity to work, to be able to work till morning, because probably you need to meet even certain deadlines. So if fuel price is stabilized, it's all good for us. Now, on the world market, the price has been going down. So even this so-called 15% reduction, I want to see the companies and see whether it's good for us or it's just right. Window dressing.
Right. But we know that as part of coming to the pricing is the aspect about the foreign currency, as to which one innately we use in trading, and the US dollar, and it's been doing well the last few days, I think over the last week or two or so. At least we know that if that continues, even though we've had questions being raised about how sustainable that could be, it also ultimately could see a further reduction in fuel prices.
Yes, I'm surprised about some of the things my brother Obi is saying.
Which of them?
First and foremost, the oil sector or the petroleum sector. There are many players in that particular sector. And so each one of the players is a stakeholder. And if there are issues, that person is entitled to make a comment. The fact that the person has made a comment, and for that matter, or made some contribution, does not easily suggest that government is not doing anything, is not playing its role. The MPA has a role to play. And at the appropriate time, I'm sure that the MPA will come out and then state its position. But for now, this is what one of the players in that sector is saying. And I think that it is good. It is good to give hope to consumers of petroleum products that indeed things are going to be better in the coming days. And I think that I commend Mr. Senyo for that particular statement, because it has calmed down nerves. Okay. Now, the issue about the city doing well or the city not doing well, I'm sure that you ought to be interested in the fact that the city is doing well. And you know, as well as I do, that when the city gains strength,